So CTV obviously is continuing to grow. How do you see Carat advising clients on spending across CTV versus traditional linear TV?
I don't think it's I don't think it's a general recommendation. I think it's very client specific, and I think it depends on what their KPI is and what they're trying to achieve with that. So is it content? Is it something we should be looking at through a content partner, or is it audiences? So if it's audiences, that's a very different conversation than if it's content. I think people are thinking about content and CTV linear more holistically than ever before. We're advising that more holistically than ever before. Outside of live sports and events, I think when you're thinking about content, it's the screen, not necessarily the platform.
Okay. Are there innovations that you've seen here at CES that may signal a shift of some sort in what advertisers prioritize?
I mean, I don't think anything at CES. It's actually interesting. I did my first floor tour. I've been to CES over 12 times, and I've never done a floor tour. But what I thought was interesting was I think the quote I heard was 10% of what you see on the floor actually will be produced or you'll be able to buy. I think that's the same with conversations at CES. I think about 10% actually are actionable. So I don't think the conversation has been about what platform. What I've loved about this CES is what can we do, where can we take data and tech, and where can we work together to create something new. I think everybody's ready to start new conversations, and that's been a theme. Maybe it's the new year, new you, but it's the first time at CES I felt the excitement of let's build and create together.
Is there a technology or innovation you're looking ahead and excited about?
Well, that's a great question. I think technology and innovation, look, there's so much opportunity with AI for personalization, and I do think personalization will create greater opportunity for cool content and greater ideas. It also creates greater fragmentation. So we're talking about two things at once, right? So how do we reach the right audiences at the right time, but how can we do it in a cool way without getting too pushed down the funnel? I think I'm a big fan of friend-to-friend or marketing, which I think is social influencer. I believe in the power of that, but I'm also a huge believer in big brand marketing, and I think what I fear is that a lot of clients are being pushed to go down the funnel and losing their brand story, and I think in a year or two we'll start to see those implications.